waiting.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Kind of moving. It's just, yeah.
Hi Callum, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you. Yourself?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
Good.
But I haven't fallen out with Big Sam Allardyce, have you?
No falling out there. It's just how it is. You know what football's like. Sometimes you're in and sometimes you ain't. And I've just made sure that I've been training as hard as I can, as hard as possible, to make sure that I was fit enough to come on this trip and be there for selection. But yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes in football. At the moment, I'm obviously not in the team. I don't want to be not in the team. I want to be playing and helping the lads. But that's obviously Big Sam's choice at the moment, and I've just got to keep grafting away and training.
Did you have a word with him though? Did you knock on his door?
No, to be fair, the lads have done okay. Obviously, when not doing really well as in the last few games, but before that, the lads picked up a good amount of points. They beat Brighton, the boys did. They got a good result against United at home, got a draw. So it's one of them. Sometimes you have to just bide your time, and I've played a lot of minutes previous to that, and under him as well. All over the Christmas period, I had a lot of minutes. So yeah, it's just how football goes at the moment, and obviously it's annoying for me. I want to be out there playing and enjoying it, as any professional would be, but at the moment just having to bide my time.
Because Stephen Kenny is a fan of yours, he said that, but the fact that you haven't played, could that go against you in terms of being selected for Serbia on Wednesday?
Maybe. I just have to obviously hope that the gaffer knows what I've got, the ability that I've got. I've been quite unlucky with obviously all the COVID stuff the last few trips, so I'm really looking forward to this trip, and obviously back training with the boys, and hopefully, as I said, the backing of him obviously picking me with the lack of minutes, but hopefully that's down to he knows what I can do for him, and how I can help the team progress and get ourselves into the World Cup.
And how big a motivation is that? I reckon if you score a goal this current crop, it'll change everything.
Yeah, definitely. We want to be winning. Obviously, I've had to sit out the last few games, which is disappointing. But you can see that the lads are playing a different style of football now, and it's good to see. And I want to be a part of that, and hopefully we can bring it this trip. And as you said, a few goals on the end of that would be really good to and get the wins that we all want.
I hope you do. Thanks a million.
Thank you. Cheers.
Guy Havard, Sky Sports.
Hi Callum, how you doing?
How you doing? You okay? You alright?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
Sorry, Arsenal just scored, I think, 3-0 now to West Ham. The World Cup finals is such a goal, isn't it, for every footballer, whatever age. And you strike me as one of the most optimistic footballers. How confident are you that Ireland can do it, and how much does it sort of burn inside you that you'd love to play at a World Cup final?
Yeah, obviously, first of all, any kid growing up, as you know, that's the pinnacle of anyone's career if you can play in a World Cup and do well in a World Cup. So gratefully, I'm in a good position where I can be a part of a journey to get there, and hopefully we can do that. As I said, the lads that and when I've played the Slovakia game and the games before that, we're playing some really good football, but it's just that final part, and that's getting the ball in the back of the net, and hopefully I can be the one to help the boys get a few goals or help and in that forward area, and that's what I want to do. But as you said, going to a World Cup and being a part of that is, I think, all of our aim, from staff to players, and why not? Why can't we? I think, as you said, we're doing everything right. It's just the last little bit, and if we can do that and get a win, I think that will help with confidence, and we can really push on them.
Yeah, a win or even a good result in Serbia changes the mood completely. How do you see the group in terms of going away to Serbia first, Luxembourg second? Is that favourable, do you think?
I've obviously looked at it just like by myself, and I just think we need to get a good start. And you know what it's like, if we can have a good start in our group, people then start sort of thinking, well, like Ireland we've turned up here. So that's key. I think the next two games are massive. getting, as you said, even sometimes just a good result can really pick us all up, and they come so quick, which is obviously always annoying. We've got a few days now, and then the game comes around. So for preparations, you have 2 days, but I think, as I said, these 2 games now to start these group stages, we have to start bright, and I think we all know that.
Come on, thanks, Callum.
Thank you, cheers, mates.
Raf from RTU.
Hey Callum, how's it going?
How are we? You okay?
Yeah, Dara O'Shea's been doing really well at club level. Obviously, he's a club mate, an international mate for yourself. Are you quite close? And what have you made of his, or the way he's kind of taken to the Premier League?
Yeah, it's crazy actually, because when I joined West Brom on loan last January, Dara literally just got in properly into the first team. I think he played a cup game against West Ham and done really well, and he kept himself in the team for the league games, pushing for promotion. So I've only seen that. I didn't see Dara before, but since the day obviously I walked in, and he was always in the team from then on in, and scored some key goals for the promotion push last year. If I can remember, I think Derby, he got a key goal in Millwall away, and then he's progressed again this year. And that was a sort of player that I knew that he would be able to adapt. And you could see even internationally he played in the last few trips and just fitted in. It's just the way he plays. He's a calm player, confident in himself as well, which is good. And I can only see him getting better, and he just needs to keep working hard, as he always does every day, but just keeps working hard and keeps concentrating on one thing, and that's playing football and loving it, and that's what he's been doing this season. And fair play to him, he's had a really good season, and especially for his age.
Yeah, and you're able to play across the front line. Do you have a favourite position when it comes to Ireland, or anywhere across the three?
Anywhere across the three, yeah. I think the way the gaffer plays here, it's easy enough to play across the three for me. I've played on the left for him, played on the right, and that was just out in Slovakia. I played on both wings, and if to play up front as well, he knows I can do that because I've done that club level. So especially in this team where he wants to play football, and I think it's easy enough to definitely I could fit into all three basically.
Gavin Cooney from the 42, please.
How are you, Callum?
How are we, okay?
The long goalless run that you're on at the moment, is it weighing on the squad's minds, particularly the forwards, do you think?
I can only speak for myself, and I don't think it should. Like it shouldn't, because as you said, you start panicking when you're not actually getting the chances. Like we are getting some good chances, and I obviously have missed the last few games through the COVID reasons, which was annoying. But it's been hard for the gaffer as well. You got to remember, I think there's 14, 15 players by the last game, in the last trip, from the team that he picked. So it's tough. The team's changing all the time because of obviously all the COVID stuff, which is we can't help that. So it's tough to I know that everyone's having to deal with it, but when you have like 14, 15 players from who is picked in the first squad to then the last game, all them changes, it's tough. So no, I don't think that no one should be down about it. I just think that, it's like one goes in, two goes in, or we get a win, even if it's off an own goal, you get a win, and then just everyone picks himself up and we go again. So yeah, I'm not personally down. Obviously I can't speak for everyone, but I don't think there should be any pressure at all. Should just go out there and play, and as I said before the Slovakia game in one of these, I was confident, and I was, and I thought we'd done really well that night, and lucky to lose on penalties, but we created chances, done really well, broke Slovakia down through the thirds. I don't think many supporters have seen football like that from us in a long time. So there's small steps, but as you said, the main thing is the result at the top, and that needs to change, and goals that need to come. So it's understandable why people can be annoyed, but I think we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, and it sounds from what you're saying there, Callum, that with all the injuries and the COVID situation and the autumn, that we haven't really seen what both you're capable of and what the team under Stephen is capable of.
Yeah, as I said, it's tough because I think if you look at the Slovakia game, everyone was sort of fit, and I think you had your big players on the pitch, and it proved that night. You could see that Slovakia are no mugs. They're a good team, man. They've got some top players, and I felt comfortable in that game throughout. It was just literally getting that ball over the line, which is annoying. But playing wise, yeah, there's still so much more to come, and if everyone can stay fit, and I can't see why we can't push on them. And definitely this trip, as you said, these 2 games are massive for us.
Thanks a million, Callum.
Thank you. Cheers.